On a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. This is going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. Oh, you can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
It's about 6 a.m. and we are in San Cristobal, Galapagos, about to move to another island. It should take about 10 hours. Today we're going to Floriana, so we're getting ready, just trying to pull it together. There's no sea lions on the boat right now. We've had everything barricaded. There was a couple that visited earlier this morning, but none out here right now. Everyone said that the sea lions leave like a brown mess behind, and I just thought they meant like chunks of poop. It's not like that. It's just brown liquid that they excrete. It's just a lot of brown mess. And there's one. You'll just see them come out.
Yeah, they kind of ride down your holes of your boat. I don't know if they're grabbing fish as they go by, but we even had one block the intake for our water maker while we were making water, and had to shut the water maker off right quick because he was just sitting there on the intake and blocking it and starving the pump for water. So, all right, I'm gonna start the engines.
Galapagos has so many regulations, but then this is what the water is looking like right now. That's fuel or diesel. But to get a permit to refuel in Galapagos cost us $50. I mean, along with about 1 million other fees. My poor little sea lions in it down there. Yeah, see like the oil slick right there. How was San Cristobal?
It's good, we enjoyed it. It's kind of overwhelming with all the sea lions getting on your boat.
Daniel got to the point he didn't want to leave the boat because he was so worried about the sea lions.
That one day, I mean, they just got all over everything and like shed hair and
their liquid poo.
Yeah, they poo all over the whole boat. It just makes a huge mess and takes a long time to clean it all up. And
it's still not all cleaned out, like their hair you just find everywhere, but I mean, that's minor. It's still a neat experience. The next island's not supposed to be like that. In the first place, Santa Cruz wasn't like that. They'd never got on our boat there. It's just been in San Cristobal. I've always wondered how people could see boats so far away on AIS, like our AIS, like you have to be like 2 miles away from people to finally see them show up on AIS. But while we've been in Galapagos, Daniel has done a jam-up job on getting our AIS to, I guess, work correctly.
It was working correctly, but all we have is a Class B AIS, which is it's for pleasure boats, sailboats. The bigger ships, they have different class responder. It transmits the satellites and everything. Ours is just a VHF signal, so we have to be close enough
To bounce off of one
to
boat.
get their signal and us to get their signal. We got a data hub that we've had through Predict Wind. It's got this new feature called Over the Horizon AIS. You have to link it all up together with the internet and with your AIS. It'll show you boats up
Like far
to
away.
300 miles out, I think.
Yeah, like we're seeing all kind of boats right here now.
This is where we're headed. It's
yeah.
about 60 miles. It's Floriana, so we're seeing boats that's there. The good thing about the Over the Horizon AIS, it acts as a backup as well. From what I read, like if your regular AIS goes out, you can still kind of use that, you know, through the internet to see other boats. We don't have much wind, but may have enough wind to just put the head sail out and run one motor and motor sail. Save a little on fuel just getting to Floriana. We got good current too, so shouldn't take much.
33. And remember, make your threes look like this. You can. Oh, yeah.
Gigi, look.
Oh,
There they are.
stay seated on the front, honey.
Those Bluefoots?
Yeah.
Blue-footed boobies!
We're pulling into Santa Maria,
Or
Floriana. There's only 4 places we have a permit to anchor at in Galapagos. I think there's probably like 6 or 7 islands, but we can only anchor at 4 of them. And they're very specific about where you can anchor and the things you can do.
You want to go up there and get ready to drop the anchor?
Yeah. So what's in the cups? Tea?
Yeah. We're pretending water. Because water is tea, John. Yeah, we're making a blue pile and a yellow pile.
Are you looking at the box?
What?
Are you looking at the box?
Oh, no. What? The box. The box to help us. Oh, we have not looked at the box. This is our fort. Yes, we're pretending that's.
You can see the stars better if you don't have lights on.
Just those right
I can't see them too good. I'm a star.
You're a Taurus?
I Googled it. Mama,
Yeah.
where's California in the Earth?
It's not right here.
And
Which one's the Southern Cross?
blue.
So I'm looking at where right there at the crux. Okay, hold on. It's like 4 stars. Okay, I see it.
And we're supposed to go on a land and sea tour. Supposed to see the caves where the first settlers lived. This is the island that was first inhabited in Galapagos. There's 4 big iguanas over here, y'all.
Oh, there's they're walking.
In Floriana, we had to pay a $20 fee at the naval office to come onto the island. We found our tour guide and took off to our first stop, the turtle habitat. You said this plant was their favorite? Yeah.
Bring in food. Yeah. He said the pirates lived here, and this is where they had their door. You see where they.
It's easy to build this rock.
Ooh. Slick.
Touch the point because you can see the boats This is the main cave.
The man cave.
Yeah.
Oh man. This was the kitchen?
Yes, you can see.
And they had that
Fire.
for a fire. Wow. We left the pirate caves and toured a farm where they loaded us up with much needed fruits and vegetables. What do y'all tell him?
Oh, that's
Goodness. Thank you. Oh, lemons. Thank you so much.
getting bananas.
Oh my goodness. Look at all those bananas. Oh my goodness. We left the farm and made our way to a restaurant for lunch. We were given postcards to fill out to put in the world's most unique post office box. Back in the day, whalers and pirates who sailed the Pacific used a barrel on this island as a stampless post office so that the letters could be collected and delivered to their recipients by other ships that were on their return trip. That's where the stamp goes.
Yeah, just right here. But it may take it 3 years to get to them.
This system still works today, used by thousands of tourists. If you head in the same direction as the mail, you can collect it and deliver it.
Before going to the post office box, we made a short trek to Loberia Beach.
We are walking down a path to Loberia Beach.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance like nobody.
All right, come on, guys. They're leaving us. Come on.
I'm gonna
Is there anything in there?
Don't pick out other people's stuff.
You're supposed to look through it, and if you're going somewhere where one's addressed to, you can take it that way. Here's Russia.
Spain. Oh, Daddy.
Here's Australia.
Yeah, we can take that one.
Daddy, there's one.
So we got some postcards, too, for Australia to take back. Oh, there he is, underneath your feet, Juju.
Oh. Oh, penguin. Wait, the penguin is poop?
Water taxi's here. You don't think you'll be able to make it 21 days?
No. Nope.
Is that going to be too long for you?
What's gonna happen to you?
Someone's gonna throw up 10 times. Just like this. I'm not excited. Yeah, me too.
Look at these words up here and sound out. Which one looks like dime?
Oh my goodness, I was looking at the wrong one. That's a doctor.
Let me see the words.
Yeah, me either. We're missing like 10 million pieces. I'm just checking we're not missing any. Right, John?
Jack must have the last name.
Well, I lifted up some floorboards today and noticed that we got some water, and you can kind of see where it's been behind that wall as well. So, trying to figure out where it's coming from. I don't think it's coming from our escape hatches. We had them rebedded. I mean, I don't see any evidence that it came from there. But I looked all in the walls because it can really come from anywhere and run down. Like a lot of people have leaks with their saltwater pump for their washing dishes, but we don't have one. So, but I looked just to see if maybe anything's leaking up there around the sink and running down the wall. You can see where the generator did in the past, but that's very old. But I didn't see anything really fresh. So I've also heard the hot water heater will leak out the overpressure valve or overheating valve. I'm gonna look and see if maybe it's leaking out the hot water heater. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any signs, but I mean, it's been a while probably since it. See, this is the pop off, which it would leak right there. If that were to.
Gosh, Daniel. But
I was
even
just testing it
even
to
where
see.
it's dripping, though, it doesn't even look. It's dusty right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
You think it might be under there?
I mean, I see some water possibly running down the hoses that's feeding the sink, but I mean, I don't know. It's not much, but I think I figured out where the water's coming from. I kind of feel stupid now, but
Why?
I took a hose off of a through hole, not an underwater through hole, one that where water goes out above the water. But when we're in rough seas, since there was no hose or anything on that, the water can splash up through that and get right there. So I took it off and meant to go back and put it on. I buttoned the wall back up and forgot about it. Got 4 kids, it's easy to forget stuff. So shoot me.
Still floating. Girl, still floating.
Yeah, I mean, you got it's pretty far above the water line, and you've got like a clamshell cover, so
Right.
the right wave has to hit just right, which it does when we're underway. I mean, but we got a bilge pump that pumps it out, so just it's hard to notice because it's up under the floorboards until we raised up the floorboards and saw some water. So, or not water, just kind of where it was damp.
Cause why? You just asked me where the cork plugs were. They're in the basket right there. Why are you doing that? You gonna rig something up?
I can either go ahead and run the washing machine hose correctly like it's supposed to be, which is going to take probably a whole day to do, just because I got to drill new hole, I got to take all the cabinets out, I got to drill holes all back in there to where the hose will fit.
So is the place where we're having water come in, is that where the washing machine hose was going out or something?
Yeah.
So that hole's been like that for a long time then?
No, I had a hose on there that was going up higher to where water would not splash up that high, but I was going to do that and put one of the wooden plugs in there, so it definitely won't get any water in there. It's not like it's underwater. It's not. You're thinking it's a through hole that's underwater. It's not. It's above water.
I'm not
if water
saying
splashes
anything.
up through there, it's not going to come up through the hose.
You asked where they're at. They're in one of these baskets. I just get a little nervous when you're asking for the wooden nods when we're about to cross the Pacific. That's just me. That's just me.
need to mind your business. Mind your business.
I just get a little nervous when you need
I got
nods.
it. I'm doing solid
You're
stuff.
asking for the wooden pegs when we're about to cross the
I'm not shoving
Pacific.
a wooden peg in a through hole that's underwater. I know that's what you're
Hey,
thinking.
listen. Hold them up. Let me see them. Been holding on to them. I've been holding on to them. Dinner with a view. What do you think about the mountain view, John?
Good.
You like it, Jack?
Yeah, look, it reminds me of that. It's like a mini version of that mountain that we hiked in,
Guadalupe.
yeah, Guadalupe.
What you got going on, Dan?
Replumbing the washing machine when we don't have to have the hose in the sink. We can push it back under the cabinet like we used to. The original hose that we had was one of the plastic, real thin plastic ones, and it ended up wiring a hole in it, just pushing the drawer in and out. So I got a hose with fabric reinforcement, and it was collapsing and not letting the water drain out. So now I got the hose with the spring or the stainless steel coil in it, and I ran it down to a through hole so we don't have to, because we've been pulling it out and throwing the hose over in the sink and washing clothes like that, but we have the washer out in the walkway. So now we'll be able to push it back under after we load
Let
it
it
up
drain.
and let it wash and drain, and then we can pull it out and unload it.
Doing a spin load yourself?
I have to get all the water out of there.
Step it on the floor. So you had to run the hose. You had to take everything out from under these cabinets. Ran the hose. This is the new hose. Ran it back through there. It goes underneath there. It goes out. It goes under this cabinet. Back in there. There's a place in there, and it goes through there, and it goes into Jessa's room, right? And out.
Yeah, in Jessa's wall, there's 4 or 5 through holes that are above the water where the exhaust for the generator dumps out, and
So it drains out right there.
yeah.
Oh, that is nice. Comes out so far.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness,
remember it
it's
coming out
way
this far.
nicer.
Hey, you should be able to leave that lid up.
John,
Yeah,
look,
I remember
it's way
we used to be able
nicer.
to.
John, look, it's way nicer.
Whoa!
We have so much room.
And now push it back in. Close it and push it back in.
Oh!
I feel like there's will.
Luxury. It's luxury now. Not grinding anymore. What is it, baby?
Raise the main. Hopefully we can sail a little bit between here and Santa Cruz. There's going to be, according to predict wind, about 10 knots of wind. So I mean, at least we can motor sail. We might just sail if we have enough wind, but probably be motor sailing depending on what the wind does. I think usually isn't that accurate on predict wind here. Sometimes it's more than what they forecast, though, so maybe it'll be more.
Back in the rolliest anchorage ever. The swell just comes through here. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it is swelly. That took forever today, Dano.
We're going straight against the current, pretty much against the wind. I mean, we were trying to, and we kind of tacked back and forth a little bit to where we wasn't just dead beating into the current and wind with motors all day, because that's no fun. So, I mean, it took a while. I'm putting these corner pieces. I looked for them on Amazon and eBay and couldn't really find what I wanted. I wanted something big enough to where it would cover up the sharp edge on the corner and where it would come down close enough to the roof to where our sheets for our general, sometime like right now, they'll get hung under here and like it can almost try to rip the panels off, or it can chafe on here. So I'm gonna mount these right here to where this rope can't slide under here and there's no sharp edge. It kind of covers all that up. I got that one mounted over here already. It worked out pretty good. I wish I could have got it a little bit lower, but that was about as low as I could mount it, but it's still, like, the rope can't go under there. Something good, somebody made it with a 3D printer. So if you have a 3D printer, I guess you could make your own. This would be a good solution for this. So I'm gonna screw them on right quick. Alrighty.
Looks good, yeah.
Water taxi. This is sailing catamaran. Machete, can you please get a ride into town?
Say gracias.
Gracias.
John?
Here, no, I think I can do it.
Here, I got you. Come on.
No,
I got you. Come on. Let go. Let go.
You got money, Dan?
Yeah. All right, Jess. Step on.
I'm trying.
All right, take a leap. Boom. Boom.
Mommy, look at the baby one. He's so cute. He's drinking now.
Good, Jack.
We can never run out of time sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you.
Daddy, why can't I go look upstairs? So, there's no more taxis?
They run later here.
Yeah, they run 24 hours a day here.
Guy pulls up.
I thought we were gonna flip. He was going into the wave, and then what happened?
And like, it was like the biggest. Like,
He crashed into the boat.
Yeah. He didn't put like the front of his boat on her bumpers. He just pulled up to the side of the boat like we had tons of bumpers, but we didn't.
Well, first he crashed into it.
Yeah, and then he did that. He pulled up weird.
I was scared y'all were gonna get hurt.
I was scared.
What'd you think, Dano?
I knew when he pulled up to the dock to drop the people off that he was going to be crazy. I didn't really want to get on his taxi, but
You look like Mr.
you don't really have a choice unless you just turn around and go back and wait on the next one.
Now, how did you profile this guy to be a crazy boat driver?
Because he slammed into the dock. I mean, he didn't like ease up to it. He just wham, just slammed into the dock, which that's okay with a dock. But I was hoping maybe that's just the way he is at the
I was
dock.
thinking that same thing.
And maybe on our boat, he would just, because most of them don't even touch your boat. They try to just kind of ease up, put it in reverse to where you can step off, or at least hit your fenders that you have out. Well, we had fenders out, but like he came up so fast and so hard, he ended up hitting. Luckily, we have a rubber rub rail around the back of our boat. He slammed into it, broke one of the screws off of it that holds it in. I don't think he damaged the fiberglass, which we got some damage to our fiberglass from these crazy taxis here. I got a patch up.
Yeah, it could have knocked over.
That's the same guy, Daddy.
That's a crazy taxi. Thank you for watching.